having a website is very important because customers expect that online presence. Of course, social media is very important, and that's where they would do additional research. But the first step is actually going to the website of your restaurant or your deli or your canteen, which just builds that credibility of you are listed on Google and you have a physical presence. It's almost your online store. A website is almost a requirement for ensuring success.
A good website would be easy to navigate, very visual, because especially if you're a restaurant, people want to see what kind of food you're serving, what the restaurant brand is all about. Whatever is important to you that you want the customer to know about you, you should make it easy for them to know by making it easy for them to navigate throughout your website.
Include some testimonials, some reviews from people, maybe photos of diners that have been there before. Some restaurants like to put up photos of well-known or famous people that may have come to their restaurant before. All of these create what we call social proof. And social proof is really great because it gives people trust that your restaurant is a great business that they want to visit.
And then the other thing generally that people will be looking for is, of course, a menu. So make sure that your menus are available. Also include prices, as well, as it can be off-putting if users don't see a price, because then they may assume it's very expensive.
When it comes to your website, it's important to have as much information as you can put on there without overloading the person that's coming to your website. So make sure everything is clear and concise. Another consideration is that your website should be mobile friendly. We call this being mobile responsive, and what it means is that when somebody accesses your website on their phone, they can read it easily, they can see the pictures, and they can find the details that they need. Most websites are mobile responsive, so they do automatically correct to this, but it's really important that if somebody else is building your website or if you're doing it yourself, you can actually check that. It's important to update your website whenever any kind of big changes happen in your restaurant. So if your menu changes and the pricing goes up in the season, maybe you have seasonal specials that are really important, then update those. If you change appearance, maybe you do a renovation, maybe the look of dishes changes, then update the images on your website. There isn't a set sort of rule about when you should update your website, but make sure that if there are any changes that could affect the guests that are possibly visiting you, that you make sure that that's updated on your website.
For online bookings and reservations, make sure you have a system in place that integrates with your offline booking. Sometimes people miss this out, and then there's a miscommunication on how many diners to expect on any given evening. Nothing technical is required, so you can simply ensure that all online bookings are filled in your reservation book or system. So make sure you dedicate one person to check reservations daily.